Out here today. Couldn't ask for better weather, and we've got the Atacolypse taco food truck. Chris Kay is joining us. You got the awards behind us. Your best food truck. Yeah, people love what you offer.
Quite the honor, as those food trucks are just about everywhere you look.
They're popping up everywhere, you know. Actually, in 2021 we were runners-up, and 2022 we actually won, and now we're waiting to hear the award, the results from this year.
So tell us, how did the Atacolypse get its start?
Yeah, so it's actually one of my favorite stories. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard it already, but my wife was pregnant with my son now, and she was extremely sick. We found out that the one thing she was able to eat and keep down was guacamole. So it started with guacamole, and we had a few people come up and ask us for our guacs and our salsas. So we started making those for them, and we figured, let's do something with this, and what goes better with guacamole and salsa than
because
tacos?
You've got a secret that you put in that, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, we've got a couple different secrets.
Yes.
The one that we gave you guys last time was the cantaloupe.
Yes, do you remember that?
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah, so good.
In the guacamole.
Yes.
Yes, in the guacamole. Wow. We also have another one. One of my favorites is a candied smoked salmon guacamole. And then our everyday guacamole, we do have a little something sweet in there that we usually put in there to kind of separate us from everybody else.
Okay. What's your best seller?
Our best seller, probably I would have to say, is the Karen, because we do carry that. We do carry that every event that we're at.
Yeah.
It's kind of your basic ground beef, lettuce, cheese, sour cream. Outside of that, I would say we have a couple of them. We have one that's called the Threat Level Midnight, which is a very spicy, very spicy chicken with bacon and barbecue sauce. And then we also have another one that a lot of people love, is called the Tyler's Tummy Tickler. It's also a tongue twister.
Yeah.
But that's a blackened shrimp. And we do a honey sriracha slaw on top of that with cotija cheese and
amazing.
cilantro lime crema.
And if it's all making you hungry, you can stop down to our studios at 35th and State Street and try it out. Food trucks really have exploded lately in around the area. Are people really receptive to them? I think at first it was just kind of a nice treat if you'd find them on around, and now people are really used to it, it seems.
Yeah, it's. I've noticed that the food trucks they'll take one particular item on a menu, and they master that, and then they do their own twists and everything like that. And I think people are really receptive to that, because they're getting something totally different, you know, from off of a food truck than they would a menu. You know, it's something that the food trucks have actually mastered, you know, making that one particular item, and then they kind of get to put their twists on that item. Right. You know, kind of like what we do. I mean, we have different, you know, chickens and porks and beefs and shrimps and fish and all that stuff. You know, we were kind of lucky into starting, you know, about 5-6 years ago, and you know, we were one of the first ones to the scene with Tim from Q Abides, and I believe Ernie and the Cluck Truck were around then too. So Sticks and Bricks, Keith from Sticks and Bricks was around as well. So we were kind of like, I kind of let them be the pioneers, and then I kind of just rode their coattails for a little while now.
Well, it seems like you've been doing it right, because everybody knows about the Atacolypse, that's for sure.
How late into the season do you still operate?
We go through about mid-October.
Okay.
Once it starts getting a little bit colder, you know, it's hard to keep the water from freezing and everything up there, and it is very cold up there during the winter, and it's very hot up there during the summer. So usually about second week of October.
Okay.
So a few more months for folks to enjoy all that you have here at the Atacolypse. We're going to be back at the end of the show to talk with Chris and maybe even get a bite.
Yeah, I'll take a Karen. And if you want a taco, swing by. Chris will be here until 5 o'clock or so, right? Yeah, terrific. All right. Thanks, Chris. It's great to see you again.